too blessed. Too blessed.
Oh, me though for the beat.
Lately I've been feeling low.
Now speaking of things that's not luck, that's how Juni came to a show of yours one day. Juni was wired.
It says, I'll never forget, plan. I know exactly where this was.
No, but I asked
Like, Excel, wait. Why do I always ask a question
I want to answer
that you don't want the truth to?
No, this is the thing. See that older chick that I'm in there? That was my agent, basically. They checking in, why you not saying anything? Because they thought this was my favorite or something. The morale's dropping. You check. Yeah. So I had to find out what's the story. Now this all never told me fuck all about this cherry. But me and this cherry had spoken about it months ago. I said to her, I said, yeah, can I ask you a question? If you don't want to answer the no flop at all, I don't really need to know. And I just want to be myself.
Let me just ask you all this, and I want your opinion about it. So, if you're dating a girl and you buy her a car and you break up, or you taking the cab back?
And I want the pencil back.
Captain, I want to know.
I want the pencil back too.
I want you to...
If it's a bracelet, keep the bracelet. But a car,
keep the Liverpool t-shirts.
give me my
Except my cab.
the pencil, the tires, I don't want to everything back.
You're gonna be parked there by ends.
You gonna leave the car
in my cab. Or you'll take the cab. Why is it taking so long to answer?
Who you bought the cab for? Who still got the cab?
Are you taking a Polo Vivo? Yes or no? Wait, let me ask.
What's even worse is if you offer your breakup,
would you even go that extent? Because I think there's a lot that you think. There's a lot that you'll think about before making a decision like that. Would you even do that
Let me tell you why I'm taking so long to answer, because there's a little bit of a pain point there for me, right? I didn't buy any car, but there was a lot of things, and I was looking at the old, when you go now deleting pictures and all that after the breakup, you're like, I bought this series, so many things. So it was painful for me, and I thought to myself, hey, the next cherry, am I ever gonna buy her this many things, not even having a guarantee of, Yeah. Then I started looking at my wardrobe, like, hey, how many things you bought me? I'm like, 1, 2, 3. I'm like, did I come out on the wrong end of the stick? Yeah, or what?
She bought you a cup.
She bought me a cup. What's up,
best boyfriend, you?
PP. Yeah.
No, I wouldn't even get to the point of buying a cap.
But if you did, would you take the car back?
It depends where I am in my life financially. If I'm a baller, I don't need that cap.
It's the principle.
My friend, even if I'm Jay-Z, I'm taking my cap back.
Even if it's a city golf, I want it back.
I want it back. I'm taking it back.
Taking it back?
Nah,
I don't know.
I'm repositioning. I'm coming early. Yes. I'm coming while you and your boyfriend are still busy. Thank you. Can I have my things? I want the spare key. I want everything.
And my jacket in a cup.
But you know what? If I see the next nigga driving my cab around,
what you think is gonna happen?
I'm taking that shit back.
What you think is gonna happen?
Well, that's exactly what's gonna happen.
You take my cab.
He's gonna come tell you. He's gonna come tell her, baby, sell this thing, yeah? I got a cab. Plus with the money from this, we can get you a better car. Now you complimenting the next relationship.
No.
Of your strength, they look.
I was gonna answer a question, but I don't not even.
Plus it's Judy is Jerry. Just watch that Snyder with the logbook.
And the thing is,
are you prepared to deal it all there? We possess the team.
We're laughing, but this thing happens. It happens.
It's here, you know what?
Because you asking from a place of hurt. The way he put his head down and he asked who he bought a cab for, bro.
No, I never bought a cab for anybody. But I've bought a lot of things, bro.
Yeah.
I'm all like that. When it's your birthday, I smart to make it rain. And as the song was saying, when you break up, anything makes your heart very sore.
Tears.
But let me.
You're checking, hey, I could have had a PlayStation 5.
No, but let me ask you this question, guys. I don't know if you ever done this, but I know me and Bazo are in this situation.
Man, just threw me out my concern.
Will you ever? What about if you buy gifts for your, like, let's say darling, a chair, they got a light, son or daughter, doesn't matter. For those 3-4 years of the time, you dollared everything for the lights. You're gonna go ask lights for things back.
No,
man.
no, that's madness.
You see?
Because
And another thing,
those
you're
things
saying-
you obviously do them with pure intention.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the same thing with the cab.
No.
Because-
No,
wait,
no, it's not.
Wait, wait.
No,
Let me throw this. Wait, let me throw this.
No,
Wait, let me throw this.
that's a movable asset, son.
Wait, but check it.
The lighting one's fine, but
But no, look here. You're saying that
Uh,
another old will be driving my cab and everything, right? You buying everything for another old lighting.
mm.
It's the same thing. You do
But it's
all
not.
these
No.
things for another lighting.
It's not another old lighty. It's your cherry's lighty. Don't ever make light by himself. It's your cherry's lighty.
It's your
It's your cherry's car. How you bought it for the cherry?
See, really
But
comparing
that,
a lighty to
but
a
that
cab.
was gonna benefit.
Can you just come into
Okay, that was gonna benefit off the car, bro.
the...
He's gonna be vying to
Wait,
craft with the kid.
your mind is not thinking this question.
Yeah.
Bro.
No, he's not.
It's not.
It's not.
It's really not, bro. It's really not. It's not the same thing, Cap.
It's the black cup, so you should go back to the red one.
No. That question not valid. You definitely take the cab back.
I'll be that one. I'm sure there's many people also.
That
out
left
there
the car.
That I will leave the car, bro.
Out of pride.
I feel like you're a bit bitter now. You know what I mean? Why you want the things back?
No,
okay?
better is when you.
It's like taking
When
a
you take
wedding
the clothes
ring back.
down,
It's like
when you
taking a
take the-
wedding ring back.
So wait now. If you paid 50 plus for that ring,
You paid for it, bro. You could afford it. You decided to. Oh, otherwise, why did you do that? It's like when a gamble, but you can't afford to lose that money. Why would you do
Okay,
that?
so for me, bro, I just feel like
You don't
I
think
feel
so?
like
Mm.
this thing's like a graph. It comes with perks. So the perk of dating me comes with a car. So when you are normal dating, the perks. It's here.
it's on a medical
You can't not be with me, but you're still benefiting of my medical and don't graph like that. Go, carry not your sugar yet. Give me back my cab. I want my car. Like I want a cab, bruh.
No, the principle is this.
Mm.
If we splitting up,
Mm.
you must be you individual. Don't have me on you helping you.
Yeah.
If we gone.
Yeah.
If we finished.
Guys, standing number.
Bro, you telling me? What if it's a house?
Then the expectation should be that
house
she
is
says
even
to
What
you,
if it's a
Yes.
house? What if you bought the house? You live in
It's
a
gonna
house.
be in my name.
Yeah, but then you'll
Even
get
if it's
married.
a flat.
Oh, then you'll get married. You're married for 1 year, but now you're in community of props.
That's
Mm.
then
And
and
then-
no choice then, bro, because that's what the law says. This is like you talk about girlfriend, boyfriend. There's no papers that stipulate you. If you married in community or property or prenup, then it determines that based on what the contract says, which is a little bit even more easier. But for me, I won't take the car.
They say you smart being out this camera. You smart this. I think
I'm
you
in.
like it.
I'm in. I'm 100. Yeah, I think I'm 100.
Yeah, I'll take the call.
No, the car must come back, bro. Even if there's no space in my yard for this car. Even if I don't have a yard, the car is coming back. Definitely.
Okay, 100%.
Definitely.
And also, Gents, on the whole, like these are just things I wanted to ask you. Like rejection. Do you not feel like it must always be a o's thing to accept rejection? How come women can't accept that? Like, it's easy for a girl to come and tell you, listen here, these things aren't working out between us. I want out. But when you tell her, all her bras and everybody is talking bad about you, bro.
Say you come in with real questions for us today, bro.
No, I want your views on it, bro.
I feel like I'll go first because, bro, I've seen both sides of it. I've been rejected, and I've also rejected. So, bro, different people handle it differently. You also have to assess who you're getting involved with. You have to know the mental limits of these people. Now, it's hard to judge because people hide a lot from people. I understand that. But you can also see, bro, given by the people they associate with, when you hang out with the families or the friends, you can see them in their natural habits. You can gauge the limit here.
Potchefstroom, there was a video of yours that was circulating in Potchefstroom.
Wait, bro, say that again. Put the mic on my old tune. I'm in Port Shepston, bro. In Sheppy, what?
I used to play in Potchefstroom, so.
Okay, first of all, ladies and gentlemen, we're back.
We don't ever tell them we're back. We
I
just
don't know
cut.
why.
That's fine.
I don't know why we cut the first time. But we were talking about something about Bizzo being spotted or wanted in Portchepston.
I don't know if I wanted to import.
Yeah, so I saw living for chips, and so Covenant name will tell you I've lived practically like everywhere,
Yeah.
almost everywhere. So there's a video of yours that was going viral, bruh. It was a mix.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the funny thing is that, you know, with social media, you'll see a video of somebody, you don't know who that person is.
Mm-hmm.
And there's nothing that was making me happier just to say, hey, I know this snide.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me just tell you this. I said a nice.
Oh! Wait a minute. Yeah, but
And the
no.
S in front of it, and that's okay.
It's just, yeah, no, it's just a thing of you telling people I know the song.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Feel like a.
You feel like
Yeah.
So what was this a video of him?
there's a video of him there was a mix.
Mm.
He had a mix and it was a nice R&B mix, so people were playing it like on a Friday. And it was doing its rounds.
Ah, ladies and gentlemen, the business! Put the clap music.
So that's the thing about social media, bruh. Social media, there's like you would never know who's actually following you.
That is true. That is true.
And what you also wouldn't know is that as much as there's some people that don't actually see you relevant. There's people that actually love what you do.
Mm.
So
I know, for me, it's all the Nigerians.
yeah, for like motivation, bro. You focus on the people that actually believe in what you're doing.
Yeah.
And the negative people, you voicemail them, social distancing,
Mm.
and you keep moving.
But it's a bit sad, because I know for
Except,
me.
put your cup here because I'm scared you're gonna pick that can up just now and start sipping from the can by mistake. Yeah.
For me, bro, it's like I really want people, number one, to have a different perception about colored people. Because every single time I'm talking to people that's not colored, they always think certain things of colored
Violence,
people.
yeah.
You know what I mean? They always think certain. So I really would like that. And number two, I'd also like colored people to support us, colored people, more than
So,
colored people.
so the whole thing about colored people, bruh, is like it's a very touchy subject. So I was talking to my manager day before yesterday, and he says to me, I know you are raw, and I know you have a short fuse. I said to him, bro, you can ask anyone that knows me. I'm the most humblest, most softest ever, but just because I'm a colored the old things I'm raw.
Yeah. But also, their definition of raw is different to our definition. We are raw by our standard characteristics, according to how they live, because those aren't their standard characteristics. We laugh loud. We
Sure.
know we've been laughing
We
our whole life.
laugh.
Comfortable,
Yeah, we laugh.
But to them, it's like it's hostile, kind of like you're a bit much now.
Let me
kind
tell
of
you
like-
something that you're saying is true, because I just want to comment on that. So I was dating this one Cherry, but she's a brain sticky, but she grew up with like the Indians and all that.
Yeah.
So imagine this now. I had to explain to her, look, I'm going to take you to my family, be colored just like you, and if they say certain things, don't think that they're fighting or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
So you actually like prepping her.
And she's a colored herself.
And she's
you
a
imagine?
colored
But
herself.
she's been obviously living in the...
But that's why they say, bro, that colored is a race, brainer was a culture.
100%.
I agree with that. I agree with that a lot.
100%.
Colored is a race, brainer was a culture.
Yeah.
So you can find a Vittel. If you live there in Wentworth, you're gonna see him with his Adidas slippers.
Yeah.
You're gonna see him with his Samson, cause it's a culture.
Yeah.
Cause you can be the most colored person, but you just won't sound like a colored.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You won't be this. Bro, we are not difficult people to understand and to read.
That is also true.
Tell you a short story. I was coming past with another bra that's not from around here. And we were driving past Passport on the major Osterville Drive.
Yeah.
Right, we're driving past Passport. And there was this girl that was crossing the road with her small child, and she was pushing the pram, the child was crossing the road. The car crossed, but as I'm going past, she's telling the child, I don't know what's the child's name, just come over here. Else you're gonna push the pram, I'm telling you. And this person is parking next to me like, oh my God, are you talking to the child? I'm like, that's normal.
Yeah.
That's normal. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like you're saying, it's culture, yeah, bro. People.
But
think-
it's here on the whole rap career thing, right? I was asking you because, hey, bro, I find music on the whole something very, very difficult. It takes time, you know, like even Neo, before Neo actually made it, bruh, Neo was writing songs for people for like 8 to 10 years before we actually knew who he was. So people don't, I don't think people understand the work that you've actually got to do to get to where you're going to.
Are you giving us some introspection? Because not a lot of people know you were busy with music.
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about music because I gave up on music.
How long were you invested in music?
Bro, I moved to Joburg to become a rapper. I went to a music school. I went to Soul Candy. I was making beats at Soul Candy.
These are things people don't know.
Yeah,
People need to know.
I was making beats at Soul Candy. DJ Zintle and
Yeah.
me when we were in Soul Candy.
Yo.
Music. I had a music class on a Thursday. Mrs. Miller.
So you
That
can,
was my-
you can make beats and stuff.
You can
I
produce.
can dial the beats, bro. Cue bass and all that damn. Logic. That was my thing.
Why don't you have a beats for all people?
Because, bro, the older I got, the responsibilities and everything, and that's the reason why I respect any person that is still pushing, because it takes a lot, bro.
That's your reason then why you didn't make it in music.
In all honesty, bro, we were having a discussion about it, Daryl and I. We were just tuning, bro. Like the older you get, and that's what determines what makes you successful is the passion and the drive. Once the drive and the passion is no more there, goodbye to the dream. You understand?
Can I give you my perspective as the musician here?
Yeah.
When we started
People's
Furious,
perspective in the camera, please, bro.
When we
It's a
started-
lot now.
when we started Furious
It's talking like
Society,
he's in the backseat of a taxi.
this is a luck. Nah, no, why? Because I always pass
Yes.
this story.
Can you-
I was wondering, it said,
Can you come
it's
into the
comfortable.
camera?
It's mad. It makes you want to lean back like you're on DMC.
Except you actually are very gully, eh?
What you mean, bro?
No, like the last time I think I've met you like a couple times. I just didn't know that you just gully.
Very,
What you mean, bro?
very.
Sticky or smart to snipe you like
That's how the song is, bro.
huh? Like that's the suspension. It's just all making sense now. Like I'm like you see this, I wasn't pull a gun, you know? Like I'm not busy going to the hospital. Yeah, you are gully, bro.
But I'm not bro. I'm not
No, you hundreds.
Yeah, no one said you were
No one
bad,
said-
You said you were Kali.
No.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, I mean, thanks.
It's not a bad thing.
Thanks, bro.
It's not a bad thing. It's just, yeah, you're street smart, bro. You're very street smart.
What was I saying?
You got distracted.
I was talking about music, how you like
Mm.
to think. So for us, it's like a clean example. I always believe this. You'll make it when you least try. If you really want to make it in anything, stop trying. Just start up. Because if you keep trying, people's opinions change every single day about what's good and what's not good. I park with this all year, and that's when I learned. Bazol, he knows music. But if you try, because Bazol's ear is fucking everywhere, bro. It's always on to something. So if I'm trying to catch Bazol's wave on this thing here tomorrow, it's in a different way. You know what I mean? So just do you accept there's gonna be a niche of people that smart what you do, and also that's why we do takes, bro. The more effortless it is, the more relatable it is. Check. The more you try to add in this because you're gonna try and do
Yeah.
it becomes
And the more, what it basically boils down to, it's either this thing's for you or it's not for you.
Yeah.
Can I tell you something, Exen?
And some O's are actually doing this thing and it's actually not for them.
100%.
And
this is the
the
thing,
comedians
Like,
that-
no, there's comedians, bro.
Yeah.
There's DJs.
Will you tune
there's
out?
you like, bro, what is this song?
there is DJs.
But will you tune
How
out,
about people Palace? One was only mixing dead people, bro. He said Tupac, he said Brenda Fassie. It's just
checked the crowd was dead.
Hey, no,
He said the crowd is dead. Let me not play these songs over here.
So I'm sure with DJs you'll also experience it, eh?
It happens. But for us, like, it's a good thing if you're playing after them. It's like this song is it's melting the butter for me.
Yeah, they lowered the bar really low,
The
so you don't have to
boy,
do much.
bro, I
Yeah.
can come on paralytically drunk and play 2 songs and look like I'm Black Coffee. That's how it is. But also, it's like that with everything, and that comes from, I think that comes from an innate desire to be accepted as a human being. People feel they need to be accepted, so what they do is they look at the multiple avenues within the environments they were raised. Like, okay, I don't want to be maybe a welder, I don't want to be a taxi driver, I don't want to be a this, a that. So they'll find a new niche. Excuse me. So it could be comedy, DJing. But that might not be their particular calling, but what they know in their like something they can't describe as I need to do something. So that they'll find something that they are mediocre at, and because they're terrible at everything else, mediocre to them seems like it's a race.
That's the one.
So this is the thing. Maybe they're supposed to be poets. We don't know.
We don't know.
Yeah.
But my question is, will you tell a comedian and say you're not funny, don't tell us?
I wouldn't,
You can't
because
do that. That's the
I
problem.
feel
It's subjective.
I feel that you will know when your time when this thing's not crafting for you. When you're laying down in bed, you're checking, bro. I was DJing, you say no one was dancing. So you sure, bro? None of I done a sewing. There's a lot you can. Exactly. I want you to tune you. I want you to ask you as a DJ, bro. Do you not come across those in your industry?
Except, look, this is the way I feel. DJing is also subjective. There are people that have told me, or I've heard people say that, hey, they don't like the way I mix, I'm terrible, XYZ. And initially, it used to affect me a lot. Even when you're close to people, and people will tell you, hey, bro, you kill it, or you fire, but then, like, you're not getting put on their lineups, or it's like,
Yeah.
it's like, wait now, also.
So there's a rejection, and
No,
you can check it.
but that's not to do with your DJing ability though. That's got other underlying factors.
But
Maybe you
But
jam
some-
the cherry and you go,
no. Let's excuse Mona.
I like what you're saying. Is that sometimes if I was not booking you, it doesn't necessarily mean that he doesn't see you as a talented person.
Yeah.
But there is also that possibility that you don't bring anything of value to this person's event, according to them. You also have to look at it like that.
Yeah.
Like they'll look at your capacity or your capability from their point. Not like this person is at every show you do or every gig you play. Some gigs you play things you've never played and it'll put the whole venue on its head. People go crazy, but no one's there. But you know, okay, I've got this capability. Then you go to another place, okay, I've got this capability. But they'll be at that one venue or the two venue where you play the same thing they used to you playing, or you play like normal things. They're like, okay, cool, this is what this is all. There's a thing even focused, you said?
Yeah. It's on the, what is the
Auto focus.
Yeah. Not autofocus, whatever it was.
Right, we got cut. Wait, before you even talk about that, you were saying MCs got songs, comedians got jokes. What were you saying about DJs? Do they plan what?
Your sets. So I've been to the clubs a couple times.
Yeah.
And I've noticed that certain O's have a certain set.
Yeah.
To the extent where, you know, after this song, Boom Shaka's coming in. You know what I'm saying? Like, after the Sister Patina, impact. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
bad DJs plan the entire set. I used to do that when I was starting. So when you
Why
start,
don't you just say starting out DJs?
No.
Why is it bad, bro?
because some O's commit. There are some O's that will come. See, the thing about DJing is you need to be able. I think of DJs, if you have to relate it to soccer, a DJ is like a very good midfielder. You need to know how to receive and distribute. You see, you need to get it, see where the vision is.
And how many years you in this thing, dog?
DJing, my first time I ever DJed, ever DJed was
Chapozi.
12 years ago. I DJed at my brother's 21st next door. On a computer, I had 2 VLC players open. And that was the first time I played music for people to dance. I didn't intend to.
Was that there?
No, you weren't.
And you made it happen.
Bro, I even remember the songs I played that night.
What's most sad is I wasn't even there for my own brother's 21st.
There has to be a colored auntie that must have said, "Bro, give me a cigarette." You're a very good DJ, but
No,
you the next DJ fresh.
But you never played Betsy, right? I was waiting the whole time.
There has to be a part. You mean you don't have no clearness night? Like,
But yeah, bro. But I didn't start like being on the scene until I'm guessing now, what, 6 years ago? 5-6 years ago, I'm only in the scene as a DJ. Maybe about 5 years ago.
yeah, for me, it's in all honesty, bro, I see you relevant, bro.
I appreciate that, bro.
Because you see, apart from the money that you're getting, there has to be the drive, guys.
Yeah.
And that drive, it's passion driven. You know what I'm saying? It's a passion. It's like now earlier on, Gents, I won't lie to me. I came here to actually get to know your all's
Yeah.
So now we spoke about the DJ. We were tuning about rappers, bro, earlier on.
Yeah.
So what bras in the rapping game? Have you ever parked and stopped? What an up and coming.
Feeling my best. Wake up each day and declare I'm best. Up early in the morning, house is a mess. Just to work real hard, boss couldn't care less. Mama always said, young man, stop stressing. Wake up every morning.